Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hello everyone! In this video, we will be talking about what are the properties of a well-written text. So when you write, you should have the knowledge of the aspects that make a well-written text because it will ensure the quality of your work and effectively communicate your message. These properties will help you write a text that would enable your readers to understand your text and for them to understand also and relate with the message that you are trying to convey. The first property that we will be talking about is unity. A composition focuses on one idea. So when your composition has a focus on one idea, it achieves the property of being united or unity. All supporting ideas must be relevant to the main thought. Of course, the ideas and the supporting details that you will be including in your paragraph should support and should be related to the main idea. Because if your text doesn't have unity, it will be confusing to the readers. Let us look into an example so that you will have an idea and you will understand more what is unity. Okay, so as you can see here, we have two paragraphs. The first one and the second one. So I will be giving you time to read it. Please pause the video and then read the paragraph. Okay? Are you done reading the two paragraphs? So, as you can observe in these two paragraphs, we have the same first sentence. So, our first sentence is also our main idea or our main thought of the text. It says that viral videos circulating online expose the danger in sensationalist culture. Anyone's life can change because of a single post. So, ibig sabihin dito, ang focus ng paragraph is about the danger na dala ng mga posted, not only videos but any pictures or even a status post that could have an impact to a person's life, and this impact is more focused on the negative impact. And as you can see, between these two paragraphs, saan dito yung nagpapakita ng masamang impact, the danger that viral video circulating online gives to a person's life. So both paragraphs have mentioned an example of a video of the student who verbally abused a guard in the LRT. However, in the first paragraph, it has not been talked in a more detailed way. After giving the first sentence, agad siyang nagbigay ng conclusion. Therefore, people must take note of their actions and so on. But when you look into the second paragraph, after stating that one, the second paragraph mentioned how this certain video affected the life of that student. She was bashed by the netizens for her rude behavior, and the hashtag I'm a liar, taken after the way she pronounced I'm a liar, trended soon afterwards. Okay? So as you can see, these are the supporting details, and the supporting details are connected and relates to our main idea, in which the first sentence. And then the last sentence is also related with the previous sentence. News reports following the incident soon revealed that the girl has received considerable flack and has even become a victim of bullying. So when we go back to our main idea is about the danger of a simple or a single post online could affect the life of a person, and this is the effect that that student became a victim of bullying. Again, when we compare these two paragraphs, the second paragraph achieve the property of being united or unity. Okay, so let us move on to the second property of a well-written text. We have here organization. When we talk about organization, this is about the arrangement of ideas, incidents, evidence, or details in a perceptible order in a paragraph. So we are talking about the arrangement and the order of the ideas and details in our paragraph. Of course, there is no single formula on how do we organize our paragraph, but make sure that it is logical. The arrangement is logical and we can follow from one idea to the other. It is somehow similar with the unity in the previous slide. So we have here another example for our unity. Okay, I mean organization. So we have two paragraphs again, and I will be giving you time to read these two paragraphs. Please pause the video and read the paragraph. Okay, are you done reading the paragraph? So between these two paragraphs, which is more organized? Is it the first paragraph or the second paragraph? The second paragraph. So the second paragraph, as you can see, it has a smooth flow of the ideas and it uses transitional devices to connect one idea to the other. If you are going to read it, it's obvious how the connection and the organization is better in the second paragraph compared to the first paragraph, and we can understood right away the message or the idea of our paragraph in the second one compared to the first one. Alright, let us go on to the coherence and cohesion. This one, the difference between the two might be confusing, but both of them, coherence and cohesion, talks about the connection of ideas and connection between sentences and between paragraphs. So when we talk about cohesion, it is the glue. Just imagine a glue that holds the paragraph together. It is when the ideas flow from one sentence to another sentence smoothly. That is when we can say that a paragraph or a text is cohesive or has the property of cohesion. The second one is coherence. It is when the ideas are clear and logical and connected at a conceptual or idea level. It is coherent or coherence. Again, it's cohesion or cohesive when the ideas flow from one sentence to another sentence smoothly. It is the glue that holds the paragraph together. But when it is coherence, when our paragraph is cohesive, the ideas are clear and logical and are connected at conceptual or idea level. Ibig sabihin, maaaring ang paragraph mo, pagdating dito sa cohesion, maiintindihan mo yung mga sentence kung babasahin mo siya. But when you will read the whole paragraph or the whole text, you would not understand the idea, because even if it is coherent, you are using transitional devices. The sentences are smoothly related to the next one, but the ideas are not connected with each other. Ibig sabihin, wala din siyang unity. Pagdating naman sa coherence, the ideas are clear and logical and connected at conceptual or idea level. So, pag coherent, yung paragraph, the arguments and the points are well organized and well defended, and we can really see it in the paragraph. So it is more on the smooth flow of idea that rather than the smooth flow of sentences. Okay, so more about the coherence and cohesion, I included here a link so that you can watch a recorded discussion for that one. Language use. So when we talk about language use, it refers to the acceptable style of language for a particular form of text. So when you go to page 127 and page 128 in your book, there are many considerations in the language use, but I did not include it here because those are examples and self-explanatory. But I would want to emphasize that when you write, the consideration that we will be taking into here in the language use is that there are formal language, there are jargons and technical terms that we can use in a certain text but we cannot use in another text. So of course, when we are writing an essay, a speech, sometimes in a speech we can use informal language. We can insert jokes, anecdotes, or so on. But in another text, especially if it's a business text, we need to be formal at all times. So those are more on the language use. How acceptable is your language or the style of the language you will be using in a certain kind or form of text. Okay, lastly, we have here the mechanics. Under mechanics, we have a lot, and I will be filming another recorded discussion for this one, and that will be given to you next week, because next week this module that you have right now is good for 2 weeks. In the mechanics, it refers to the conventions of writing, which includes capitalization, punctuation, spelling, numerals, abbreviations, acronyms, and contractions, which means that a property of a well-written text, which is the mechanics, it is more on the technical aspect, technical side of the text. It is when should you use a certain punctuation, and of course you need to observe the proper spelling, the numerals, abbreviations, and so on. Again, I will be posting another video, separate video for the mechanics, a detailed one, so that it will be understood more. But as for now, we have talked about unity, organization, language use, as well as mechanics. Alright. If you have any question about this recorded discussion, please take note of those questions and ask it during our Google meeting. Okay, thank you so much everyone for listening in this recorded discussion, and please be safe always.